Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us for the Butler Brief. My name is Brock Danahy. Stay tuned to hear about an important Butler resource and changes to Indianapolis Airlines. But first, Roblox, the popular online gaming platform, will implement new AI age verification features in an attempt to improve online safety. The company has been facing lots of pressure concerning child safety, including multiple lawsuits and a new criminal investigation from Florida's Attorney General, who recently called Roblox a breeding ground for predators. To address these concerns, Roblox will soon require its users to verify their age with either a government ID or an AI age estimation face scan if they wish to chat online with other users. Additionally, under this policy, users will only be able to message other users around their own age. The AI will place the users in age ranges of under 9, 9 to 12, 13 to 15, 16 to 17, 18 to 20, or 21 plus. This policy does not hinder children from using the app. It rather restricts young people from contacting adults outside of games. Starting today, the age verification will be in effect on a voluntary basis and will become mandatory globally early next year. Now let's send it over to Kayla Campbell to see how the weather is looking for today.
Thanks, Brock. We started the day off with light rain and gloomy skies that have continued through this afternoon. We're looking at a high of 49 degrees and a low of 39, with a 90% chance of rain throughout the rest of the day. Right now, it's 46 degrees and rainy, with rain expected to clear around 7:30 tonight. We'll see that high of 49 degrees around 4:30, with temperatures remaining in the 40s the rest of the night. Looking ahead, you can expect lots of rain this week, so don't forget your umbrella. Tomorrow will be cloudy with a high of 49 and a low of 41 degrees. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday bring continued showers with highs at 53 degrees. Looks like we've gotten rid of the snow this week, but now we're faced with showers. This weather is giving classic rainy day vibes, the type of weather where you would stare out the window as a kid and pretend you were in a dramatic music video. Through rain, sun, and snow, we'll be here every step of the way to keep you informed. Tune in tomorrow for the latest. Back to you, Brock.
Thanks, Kayla. Additionally, as the temperatures continue to drop, traveling from campus may become more of a hassle. Here's our very own Matthew Wims reporting on a vital campus resource.
One of the many things exclusive to Butler University students is Dog Ride, a transportation service used to escort students on campus at night.
If you're going from one end to the other, it can take a lot longer, and it helps students get to where they need to go a lot faster if they're on foot. And in the later hours of the day, it provides an extra measure of safety for these same students who otherwise would be walking.
The Dog Ride vehicle is a Ram van. Students can schedule a pickup from Dog Ride via Trip Shot in just a few clicks. Pickups can be scheduled between 7 p.m. and 2 a.m. from Wednesdays through Fridays, except when classes aren't held. Dog Ride escorts students to an abundance of places on campus, such as the ILOC, Hinkle Fieldhouse, Apartment Village, the Butler Terrace, Irvington House, and South Campus. The Dog Ride vans typically show up within a few minutes after an appointment is made, and there are a total of 14 stops spread throughout campus. I talked to Evan Thomas, a junior student here at Butler who has used Dog Ride, about his thoughts on the service.
And I would say that it's a good resource to use if you just don't want to walk around campus at night, or if you just want to get where you're going in a convenient time frame, because they're always in a good hurry to get you wherever it is you need to go. And I'd say that I would totally recommend Dog Ride for anyone who wants or needs it.
From Butler University, I'm Matthew Wims reporting.
Following the end of the government shutdown, the FAA has officially lifted its temporary order requiring airline cuts across the country. The mandate, which has forced airlines to reduce flight schedules, including more than 10% of all departures from the Indianapolis International Airport, remained in place for 10 days before being reversed. Additionally, this mandate caused major delays and cancellations across the globe, impacting various flights. The decision to reverse the mandate couldn't come at a better time for Butler students preparing to travel home for Thanksgiving and winter breaks. With flight operations returning to normal, many are hoping for smoother, more reliable travel plans for the holiday season. As students look forward to the break from school and time with family, there's also plenty to look forward to on the court. So let's send it over to Scott DeLand with the latest on all things sports.
Thanks, Brock. After a strong 3-0 start to the season, Butler basketball faced its real first test over the weekend against ACC foe SMU. The Dogs came out red hot, leading for most of the first half and taking a 5-point edge into halftime. But the momentum shifted after halftime. SMU grabbed the lead just before the under-16 timeout and held on until the final minute. With 37 seconds left, Michael Ajayi buried a clutch three to tie the game. But the Mustangs responded as B.J. Edwards secured a crucial offensive rebound, setting up Jerome Pierre Jr. for the go-ahead layup with 4 seconds remaining. Finley Bizjack's near half-court heave at the buzzer just missed. Butler suffered its first loss of the year and falls to 3-1 on the season. Looking ahead, the Dogs will be heading to West Virginia to participate in the Greenbrier Invitational at the Greenbrier Resort. They'll face South Carolina on Friday, followed by another ACC opponent in the Virginia Cavaliers on Sunday. Considering the weak start by the rest of the Big East Conference, these games will be vital for the Dogs to build up their resume ahead of conference play. Despite the loss, Finley Bizjack's performance turned some heads on social media. The junior guard led the team with 18 points, and he made one of the best passes you'll see this season, which led to a three from Evan Hayward. This got the attention of NBA star Kevin Durant, who tweeted at Bizjack following the game. It was a busy night in the NBA last night. Let's take a look at some of the games. In Philly, the Clippers kept it close all night, but a missed three by James Harden gave the Sixers the win. Tyrese Maxey led the Sixers in scoring with 39 points, while Harden led the Clippers with 28. The Sixers now sit at 8-5 on the season. The Chicago Bulls ended the Denver Nuggets' 7-game winning streak last night, beating them 130-127. Although 3 Nuggets recorded double-doubles, it wasn't enough as Josh Giddey scored 21 points and grabbed 14 rebounds. Both teams play tomorrow as the Bulls travel to Portland and the Nuggets travel to New Orleans. The Heat held off a late rally from the New York Knicks last night, beating them 115-113. New York got within one with a late three from Karl Anthony Towns with 22 seconds left. During the final seconds, the Knicks had a chance to win the game, but couldn't get the job done. The Dallas Cowboys went to Las Vegas and took home a wire-to-wire win against the Raiders on Monday Night Football, 33-16. Cowboys star wide receiver CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens were the main story, both finding the end zone after being benched for the first drive as a disciplinary coach's decision. Pickens finished the night with 9 catches for 144 yards, what a fantasy game, while Lamb added 5 catches and 66 yards. Javonte Williams was a workhorse on the ground, contributing 93 yards. Quarterback Dak Prescott, who threw for 4 touchdowns with no interceptions, reflected on the post-bye week win.
We just came out with a different intensity. Obviously, we made some changes and got some additions over the bye week and through the trades, and that just brings a different level of confidence to every man on this team, and I think it just showed tonight.
That's all the sports I have. Back to you, Brock.
Thanks. And thank you for tuning into the Butler Brief. If you have any news you'd like to share with us, email us at thebutlerbrief@butler.edu. I'm Brock Danhe. For Scott DeLand on sports and Kayla Campbell on weather, we'll see you next time.